What is the qualifications required to be invited by enlightenment to see truth, to see what is? Look, there are no qualifications because you're already totally qualified. It's just that you're having a temporary relapse. There is only truth. Anything else that creates disharmony, suffering, depression, anxiety, stress, loneliness, all these qualities of negativity, and some of positivity, because for some, positive things can be really hurdles which causes suffering. But all these things are veils, masks, suits, actors on stages that you have been pulled into desiring, not the true desires of being here. Only truth is. So the qualifications required are nil. In fact, it's the qualifications that mind has inherited that have to be discarded. So it's a removal of qualifications, a removal of all the things that you've been told that mind has encouraged you, enticed you towards. I remember when young, a religious woman, totally over the top religious, saying, do not sin, do not go into this, do not want for anything. I was educated to say, to believing that food was important. Do not want food, she said. Do not want anything. Just pray to God every day. I thought, what an old fool. I have to eat, you see. But our words were too painful. So through a nice qualification inherited, I offer you the same words as this woman, but with lightheartedness, with openness, with no religious attachment, with no spiritual attachment, with no scientific attachment, in fact, no attachment. I offer you openness. Qualifications are useless if it's to try and get you something. You're already one self, one total you, before you was born. You're already arranged with yourself to give yourself, to experience everything that you wish to experience. So what will be, with no qualifications, with no trying, improving, organizing. In fact, qualification required is very simple. The qualification of awareness that all that you've done so far has led you away from truth. Now that's a qualification. To realize that you're going, whatever you are, whatever you're seeking for, is in the wrong direction. Mind, at this point, this realization can come very soft, very, wow, I'm awake. Or it can become total dissatisfaction, absolute total dissatisfaction with what has been taking place up till now. Mind is totally dissatisfied with what all that is being revealed as nonsense, not true. From my gut, I know I cannot be going in the right direction. This awareness is a release to self-inquire. It's the opportunity. You've just been awarded the greatest certificate, the greatest qualification. When you're aware, be it very soft, it's only a beginning, you see. Even a soft one, can't believe it, it's a beginning. It's the beginning to fully inquire. Now you see, up till now, you've probably been saying, well, I've been inquiring all my life, I've been seeking, I've been reading, I've been doing all this. Are you completely dissatisfied? Have you realized that there is only one way to inquire? And that is to fully inquire. Disregard everything that goes on in your world. Deny everything that is taking place. Give me space. I want to shut down the whole world so I can be a recluse in my room for years and years. Howard Hughes. Be the Howard Hughes, you see. No, I don't want to read books. I don't want YouTube spirituality at this point. I want to inquire. I want to inquire with what is available in my space externally and my total internal space. You see, this halfway inquiry only leads you to more suffering. But a halfway inquiry will take you to so much suffering that the dark night will be called in. For you not knowing what is going on, whether it's real, whether it's non-real, total chaos, total mind anguish. You're standing on this knife edge. This way is body death. What many call taking your own life. It's the only way out. But on the other side is a more dangerous. You see? It's more dangerous than taking your own body life. Because you have to face up to fake you. You have to meet yourself, your master, your whole self, and pray for forgiveness and watch it chop your head off. Which way? You see? This knife edge, and on the taking your own life side is samsara. To return again as whatever. On this side, nirvana, total freedom for eternal living. Still here, still body functioning, still able to participate with family and loved ones. This dark night is a hatch door. For the true ones, for the true, whole, total enlightenment process, they climb back up from this nirvana state and stand gazing at truth, at this one moment, a reflection of what is looking. They stay there patiently until this knife edge opens. So even nirvana is an experience. Samsara, experience. Nirvana, experience. Hutch, knife edge, dark night. Patience, stillness, gazing, effortless, longingless, at something that cannot be spoken about, and wait like the hangman with no rope around the neck for the door to open. Nothing recognized returns from this, but returning cannot be not here. Everything is seen from this place. There's no movement, you see. Even if you take your life side, you stay here. Even if you go nirvana side, you stay here. You're never not here. What is seen is the same things as before, but with no names. Nothing that was identified before can be identified again as a separate entity, a separate object, a separate thing. Everything is the same, equal, Buddha. And then you laugh. You simply laugh at listening to those who speak about seniority, power, words of ridicule towards the self. This is what God means as blasphemy. When you ignore what is here to try and create something that is superior. That is why human suffering will continue and continue and continue and continue until everyone goes full throttle, awakens, inquires, realizes, and dissolves into what is. And that's the truth. Only love is here. Truth is.